Cue music.
I don't want gossip and talk.
A cultural expression evolved by and for the youth of today.
A little bit spicy, but not too raw, you know what I mean?
A party that's fun for all.
Do you see what's happening to the youth of today?
Now here it is, your moment of Zen.
Daily Nugget.
You're listening to the Daily Nugget, dnugget.com for Thursday, April 14th.
Well, hello, everybody. This is Andy, and we also have Sam.
Hi.
Sam Sternberg, and we also have Jenn.
Yes, hello.
And also we have Janelle.
Greetings.
And Al Gore speaking.
Who invited that clown?
Whenever the earth cries, I am listening.
And what else?
Janelle, I was informed that you have carbon emissions that come from longhorns that live next to your SUV.
Wow.
So, Al, what are you going to do about it?
Well,
what are you going to do about it, Al?
Like in pain.
Don't ask.
I have carbon emissions too, but they're not coming out of my SUV.
Well, Janelle, if you would take your palm top and surf on the Webernet, you could be called a digerati.
Wow. Here's a word.
And be part of the internet as I know it and help out with it.
Okay. Yes. Let's. What? Digerati. That's actually, it's actually an official word now because it's in the Oxford Dictionary.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about now. Al Gore had to go by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we cared what he thinks.
Oxford Dictionary of English. They decided that things are going to be in the dictionary because people use them a lot.
Yes.
You won't find the emoticon sign in the dictionary,
because that is not a word.
But you do find it in the definition for emoticon. A representation of a facial expression, such as a smile or frown, formed by various combinations of keyboard characters and used in electronic communications to convey the writer's feelings or intended tone. Now, you got to feel bad for the person who actually has to explain what that is, right?
Lol. Well, sure. How can you explain a expression?
Spam, of course, is in there.
LOL.
Irrelevant or inappropriate messages sent on the internet to a large number of news groups, or users.
Spam. Yes.
John Mosina, a board member of the Coalition Against Unsolicited Commercial Email, says, I guess it's official. Spam is now officially not just for breakfast anymore.
As if people only ate Spam for breakfast only. Come on.
Most people don't eat Spam, period.
Hawaiians eat Spam.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not Hawaiian.
But Sam, would you call yourself a mouse potato? A person who spends large amounts of leisure or working time operating a computer?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm not. I've been a computer nerd for a long time, and I've never heard that term. Never.
Well, it's changing day in your life.
Like there's new junk coming out all the time, like in all sorts of nerd talk. Like the new word for sorry is soz. S-O-Z.
What?
S-O-Z is ridiculous and stupid.
Wow.
What's the other one? Plox. P-L-O-X. That's the new way of saying please.
Why?
Because nerds...
Add one more letter and you could just spell it correctly.
Because then, if it gets into the dictionary, then you can play it on Words with Friends, and you can use the X tile, which is worth 10 points.
Ridiculous.
There it is.
I like that idea.
What makes me laugh is that a lot of these terms that we're seeing on here have been around for at least 10 years. At least. And it took him that long to publish it in the Oxford Dictionary. Because old people can't figure it out.
Well, and the funny thing is, here's the deal. As soon as these are put in the dictionary, with how the internet is, they're already obsolete.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You know, if you put down Rickrolling, people barely even know what that is anymore. I was like, what, 2 years ago? And that was like the biggest thing.
Freaking with PH, I haven't seen that in...
Yeah.
Jeez.
The action of hacking into telecommunication systems, especially to obtain free calls. Hello, it's called Skype. Here we are on Skype. You don't need to like hack into phone systems anymore. The internet gives you free call. Also, Palm Top. I've never heard Palm Top before.
Wow,
it's a computer small and light enough to be held in one hand. The Infobon, a high-speed computer network, especially the internet.
Hunt and Peck. That's not a. Okay, that's not.
I've heard of Hunt and Peck before.
Yeah, but it's old.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Geek? Really? It took him that long.
I know, and the definition of geek is a knowledgeable and obsessive enthusiast, a computer geek. You use the word geek in the definition of geek.
That's not helpful.
It implies on itself.
Oxford. Seriously.
Wow.
Digerati. That's just
And
no
then,
self-respecting IT guy would call himself that.
I don't think you'd call yourself a self-respecting IT guy. I think you would call yourself that if you were like Paris Hilton. You know, it's like a Paris Hilton thing. Like that's hot.
Cypherpunk.
Digeratis are hot.
Oh my god.
So hot.
What the other thing here, the top one, applet. A very small application, especially a utility program performing one or a few simple functions.
Right.
We don't use that word. We call them apps.
How about this? Here, this is a quiz for Janelle because I don't think she'll get it. All right.
What?
I'm going to give you the definition, and you tell me what the term is, okay?
Oh boy.
Well,
Computing, a small handheld device which is dragged across a flat surface to move the cursor on a computer screen, typically having buttons which are pressed to control computer functions. Survey says... What is it?
keyboard?
Ding!
Oh, not keyboard.
Mouse.
If it's not a keyboard, it's a
mouse?
mustache is the
What?
Sorry, we were looking for mustache, which is a small handheld device dragged across a flat surface to move the cursor on a computer screen. Typically having buttons, usually mine doesn't, but usually they do, which are pressed to control computer functions.
Whose mustache has buttons? What? That didn't make any sense.
Sure, Tom Selleck's mustache does. I think it's fabulous.
Nobody looks at his mustache. They're all looking at his shorts.
Fabulous! Tom Selleck's mustache is fabulous.
Well, Andy thinks that any facial hair makes a guy look friendlier, like a bear. So, figure that one out.
We go ahead and say no.
Well, that's Andy's words.
Are you more scared of people that are clean-shaven or people that are bearded? The answer, of course, is clean-shaven.
Bearded.
What?
You don't know what's hiding in there.
Well, which one is more modest, though,
Okay,
right?
we were talking about stashes.
Yep.
And that's a whole other thing.
You know what? I am trying
There's
to...
a reason why the term molestache is out there.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I'm trying to be modest. I don't want to show off any extra skin that I have to, so I grow the beard.
Whoa.
To make sure that, that...
No, you don't.
Oh,
you grow
really?
the beard because you are lazy.
Yeah, that's the answer. You're not trying to be modest. Are you kidding me?
That women would not have to see my naked face.
Andy, I've known you for
my nude face.
To even let you even try
naked nudity.
Whatever.
I don't even know where this is taking an ugly turn.
3 days.
All right.
It's so bad.
Naked nudity. Nakedness.
Stop saying that. You're not proving your point.
I think he just likes to say the word.
I think so.
Nakedness. Nakedy.
So is that the reason you're growing the back hair too, Andy?
Partially.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Women really wanted to be modest around men. You should grow the facial hair as well.
Thanks.
was dropping my kid off at preschool today, and I saw this little tiny girl from the back, and then she turned around, and that was the thickest unibrow I have ever seen.
No. Aww.
Oh. Like, I was afraid she was going to come over and scream at me in Russian.
Wow.
Sad.
Yeah, I wish I had my camera with me so I could get in that picture, because... No, you had to see this thing to believe it. Like,
really?
Her unibrow was thicker than my facial hair.
Aw. Sad.
Is unibrow in the Oxford Dictionary?
I'm sure it's classified and explained using the word unibrow.
Yeah, someone needs to define that. That's just wrong.
Here we go. Oxford Dictionary. Unibrow. Noun, a pair of eyebrows that meets above the nose, giving the appearance of a single eyebrow. Also called monobrow.
Monobrow. Oh, I like that better.
I've never heard that before.
I like the
No one
monobrow.
else will know what you're talking about. You can say
I'm
it all
totally
you
going to
want.
start using that now.
Me too.
Monobrow.
Monobrow.
Wow, sounds pretty epic.
Sounds like a really bad, like, private investigator. Don't worry, folks. Monobrow.
Like the late night TV commercials with the lawyer that yells at you. If you've been injured in an accident, call Monobrow and Sons, and we will get what's coming to you. You deserve representation. It's all I do, and I do it well, and I don't even have time to shave it. So don't ask.
That
ain't right.
Way to drop the Minnesota local lawyer commercials down us.
Monobrow, unibrow, and dual brow incorporated.
Dual brow incorporated. Triple brow.
Whoa.
If I had a monobrow, I think I might shave it so it looked like I had 3 eyebrows.
Oh my gosh.
What if you shaved like the outside of the eyebrows so it just left the middle part of your unibrow,
no.
and then maybe like a little like
Hitler brow?
Oh my gosh.
No. If you have a unibrow or a monobrow, let us know. Send us pictures.
Send pictures. nuggethatemail@gmail.com or nuggethatemail@gmail.co.uk. Either one. I'm just trying to make sure if we have any people that listen from Britain that they stop. That's the goal.